I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can barely speak, and I seem to find the happiness I seek when we're out together, dancing cheek to cheek. Heaven, I'm in heaven, and those cares that hung around me through the week seem to vanish like a gambler's lucky streak when we're out together, dancing cheek to cheek. Oh, I love to go out fishing in a river or a creek, but it doesn't thrill me half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. I love to climb a mountain to reach the highest peak, but I don't enjoy it half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. Dance with me, I want my arms about you, the charms about you will carry me through to heaven. I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can barely speak, and I seem to find happiness I see when we're out together, dancing cheek to cheek. Dance with me, I want my arms about you, the charms about you will carry me through to heaven. I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can barely speak, and I seem to find the happiness I see when we're out together, dancing cheek to cheek. Cheek to Cheek is kind of unorthodox in structure. It has three different sections. It kind of goes A, B, C, A, which is a little unusual, but it works. The A part, we're in G, and the A part, which gets repeated, kind of just goes up the scale, up the G scale. So we're going heaven into the G sharp diminished and the A minor, and then the D9. So that's kind of your standard turnaround. You know, that's how every Mills Brothers song started. It does that a couple times, then it does another climb that goes all the way up to B. And it's really a G chord with a B in the bass. And then you have a B minor 7 flat 5. Now all these chords are written out in your booklet, but I'm pointing out some of them because, for example, this chord here, I use my thumb over the neck, so it's a slightly unusual way of voicing or fingering it. And that leads you to the E, and then we're back and forth between the A7th, and I seem to find the happiness I see, just going back and forth between the A minor and the D9. Then we're back up to the B, and we finally come back along the circle of fifths, going E, A, D, G. Now a lot of these tunes have circle of fifths type of chord movement, and if you're not sure what that is, you should check out my instructional video on understanding chord progressions, which makes it much easier to learn these type of tunes. Anyway, we're staying pretty much in that area between the G chord and the B chord and bouncing around in there for the A part. The B part is the I love to climb a mountain, da-da-da-da-da, and that's all back and forth between the D 7th and the G. Da-da-da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-da. And then it does that little turnaround again, you know, to the G sharp diminished, etc. Then it has this odd C section that starts on the G minor. A lot of tunes Berlin would switch from the major key to the minor key in the middle of the tune. And here he goes, G minor. It goes, dance with me, G minor 7th, and then to this diminished chord, the E diminished. I want my arms about you, drops down, the charms about you, and then we're back in the circle. Will carry me through to, so that's E minor, A 7th, D, that takes you back to G in the circle of fifths, and you repeat the A part. As far as the what my right hand is doing in all of this, a lot of times when singing the tunes, I'm just doing the kind of comping thing where the thumb is strumming the chords and you're muting them with your left hand so you get those rhythmic kind of staccato chords. But whenever there's a pause in the vocal, I'll do a little arpeggio with my fingers, like heaven. So I'm playing the chord, but doing a little one of these kind of numbers on the chord itself. And sometimes it'll be, if there's a longer space to fill, it'll be a little lick, a little single note lick, but it's always built around a chord and springs from a particular chord. We're going to split the screen for you, and I'll sing the song and play the backup to it so you'll learn how to back up the song. And watch what I'm doing. Watch for those little fills and arpeggios and so on. And of course, you can follow along with the chords in your book as well.